Good afternoon, everybody. This is Louis Centeno. This is my first episode, and right now on Twitter, the Louis Centeno show is what's trending. Is trending at 58%. Last I checked, so it looks like the show is going to be called the Louis Centeno Show going forward. I don't know what to expect. I'm not a professional speaker, so to say, and I'm just doing this for fun. So I thank everyone who really encouraged me, pushed me to do a YouTube channel. Hopefully, I get a lot of backup from you guys. But the format that I'm planning to do, it's going to be a lot of comic book talk, DC talk, Marvel talk. We are going to do some movies. I'm definitely going to have some YouTubers on my show. We're going to do live Q&A and hopefully one day maybe get a celebrity. Never know, Henry Cavill. But there won't be no negativity on my channel. I mean, you're more than welcome to disagree and make your point, but no disrespecting anyone on my channel. You will be blocked. I'm just doing this for fun and see where it goes, because I do like comic book movies. Superman is my favorite superhero. Batman is my second. So I'm basically just doing this, just get on board and just have discussions with other people in the movie industry. But again, we are going to discuss some rumors, and rumors are rumors. It doesn't mean they're true, doesn't mean they're not true. And if you have don't know the meaning of rumors, just look it up. Just press rumors on Google. You'll get the answer. But I wanted to address something that has been happening the last couple of days. And by the way, my official first video will go out this Saturday. Will be live at 12 p.m. My first guest will be Chris Wan from the Ping Pong Flicks. He's going to be joining me. We're going to have some live discussions. We're going to have answer your Q&A. We're definitely going to discuss the Snyder Cut and updates during the week. And I sure picked the perfect time to do my first live Q&A this Saturday, because there's a lot of stuff, a lot of news coming out right now. And one in particular that I want to address is Mark Hughes. Recently, I would say about 4 or 5 days ago, said that he heard that the Snyder Cut was around 245. Now, why is that 245? It's important. Now, I didn't notice it, but after what Zack posted yesterday and the post that he liked, I went back and I missed this detail that is just, when you read something, you just don't notice it. But if you read Mark Hughes' tweet, he says that Justice League is around 2 hours and 45 minutes. Didn't say that the runtime was 245. He just estimated that was 2 hours and 45 minutes. So my friend Chris Wan, if you want to catch him on Ping Pong Fix, he made a video, and basically what it boils down to is, 2 hours is 120 minutes. You had the 45 minutes there, so it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. So he put out a tweet, he put out a video explaining why we should be open-minded. I was one of them that was open-minded because of the past discussions that we had on Twitter. Going back last year, Jay Oliva discussed it about the Snyder Cut. Fans discussed about the Snyder Cut. And I'm not going to get into it because we're going to get more in depth with Chris Wan this Saturday. But one of the things that came out when Mark Hughes put out that tweet, 2 hours and 45 minutes, is that the fans were saying that that's not Zack Snyder. He clearly told us that his version was 214 minutes, which is correct. Zack did tell us that his version is 214 minutes. However, what people is missing is that Warner Brothers was never going to release that 214 minutes in theaters. That's his extended cut. And if you go by Zack Snyder history, going back from Watchmen and Watchmen, the extended version, that's how Zack has always operated. based upon his, and again, I'm going by, and if anyone want to correct me, you could correct me, but going back to his, pattern, how he have done things. Same thing with Batman versus Superman. When Batman versus Superman first came out, the Ultimate Edition was not the first cut that was released. As we all know, the first release was the theatrical version of Batman versus Superman, which I think was roughly about 2 hours and 20 minutes, give or take. And when he put out the Ultimate Edition, which that is the Batman versus Superman that I do watch. I don't watch the theatrical version. I do watch the Ultimate Edition. That's how Zack Snyder has always done it. So when Mark Q put out that tweet, I'm thinking logically here. He said that he has heard that the Snyder Cut was around 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now, he obviously got that number from someone. He got it. He's just not going to put out that number there. There's a difference between someone saying, hey, I heard the Zack Snyder cut is a long cut, which doesn't really say nothing. He was very detailed what he had heard. He heard that it was around 2 hours and 45 minutes. So someone asked Zack, I believe it was yesterday, which number he likes better. And again, I'm paraphrasing, and 165 to 14. Zack asked a question. What is 165? I mean, he knows what 165 meant. Zack Snyder is very detailed. He knows exactly what was 165. So he basically told us that that's not his cut. That's not his cut. Then he liked the post when someone asked him or told him it's Justice League 170 minutes. He liked it. He basically told us that the 170 minute is his version. So then it leads me back to what Mark Hughes tweeted. There's some credibility there. Then it tells me that is the version that is almost done. The 90 plus, that is the version that is almost done. Mark Hughes, if you read the tweet, he never said that 2 hours and 45 minutes is the runtime. He said it's around 245. Confirming what the post that Zack Snyder liked, 170 minutes. So we're not going to get the 214 minutes first, guys. We're not going to get it. Especially if the 214 minute needs more work. Now, how do we get the 214 minutes? We get the 214 minutes, and this is me, again, speculating, and I'm just thinking logically here. If you own your own business, if you want to make money, you're going to put out the version that you think you can make the most money. And if the 170 minutes is Zack's version that he was going to put out in theater, if that is his version, and he agrees to promote that, he agrees to back that up, I believe the route that Warner Brothers is going to go with, and again, if I'm Zack, and I'm not, but I'm just thinking logically here, he has to tell Warner Brothers, because he told us fans that his version is 214 minutes. So he would tell Warner Brothers, okay, Warner Brothers, you want me to back up to 170. I'll do that because that is my version. That's the version I gave to you to release before Josh Whedon came and altered his version. I will back that up, but only if you release the 214 minutes. So I believe what Warner Brothers is going to do, and I have not heard this from anyone, I haven't heard it from anyone, but this is just me speculating. I believe they're going to promote the 170-minute version that was supposed to be released on theaters. They're going to put that on HBO Max. Zack Snyder is going to go promote it with the understanding that once it makes money, that profit that they make, they will then give Zack the authority to take that money and finish his 214 version. And that is the smart way. If Warner Brothers wants to move forward, you can get closure without the Snyder Cut. If you want to move forward with other future projects that you have, with the Batman and 2021, if you want to go forward, you have to release the Snyder Cut. So this is just a small tidbit, a small video that I wanted to put out regarding the news that is happening in the last few days. This is my thoughts. We'll get more in depth with Chris Warm this Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Can't wait. this is my my first video, so there's gonna be some pains going down the road. But I ask you guys to bear with me, stick with me, and let's roll with this, guys. This is Louis Centeno from the Louis Centeno Show. I see you on Saturday.